Hi, there's always a lot of questions about dishcloths and what should I wash my dishes with Norwex. So I wanted to make this quick video. This is the Norwex dishcloth. It's actually, as you can see, a net, and it's a good size. So people have been known to cut this in half or even quarters. It won't fray, it won't damage it. However, it does void the warranty, but I can't imagine you'd need a warranty claim on this. So what's great about the net dishcloth is because it's net, it scrubs really well. So if you burn chili or rice or whatever on the bottom of your baked macaroni and cheese, it's going to take that all off. You can pick up flour with this, even dry. It'll take flour up off your counter beautifully. Or if you've done some baking and you've rolled out pastry, it'll clean all that sticky pastry off. Pancake batter, ketchup. I even cleaned up a raw egg with it. Considering it's a wide open mesh, it does an amazing job of picking up liquid type things. Peanut butter, and then of course it just rinses completely clean. So even if you've picked up raw egg, or I made deviled eggs and the crumbly bits of the yolk, picks all that up really nicely, rinses out, it's ready to go again. If you do want to wash it, you can throw it in the washer or dryer, or I just like to throw it on the top rack of my dishwasher when I'm turning it on. Comes out sparkling clean. It doesn't have silver in it because silver doesn't work well with dish soap or soap in general, but it doesn't really need it because it just releases everything. You can use this for weeks and it's not going to get stinky. So that's that. It's fantastic to take camping, and it's even really good for washing like the bugs off the front of your car. Personally, I cut mine in half for that, so I use a different half for my car than I do for my dishes. I don't know if it matters. Once it's gone through the laundry, it just makes me feel better. So these come in gray and blue. That's the dishcloth. A lot of people think the kitchen cloth is for dishes. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of a almost like a corduroy weave, and you can sort of see through it. This cloth does have silver in it, which means it's not great to use with dish soap. Dish soap will coat the silver, and the silver is used to self-purify the cloth. So as you've picked up bacteria, viruses, things that are going to make your cloth stink, the silver is going to kill them in the cloth. So you don't necessarily want to use this with soap. It won't hurt it, but the silver won't be able to do its job, and it's just going to start to smell like a regular cloth. However, it's fantastic for wiping down your tables or your countertops. If you've seen the raw chicken demo, yes, you can wipe up raw chicken juice or blood from any meat or anything else, and you don't have to worry about that you've left germs behind. You're going to remove all protein, bacteria source, viruses, everything off your counter and your table with just water. So that's what the kitchen cloth is great for. Another cloth we have is the all-purpose kitchen cloth. It comes in only dark gray, the graphite, I believe it's called, and it's kind of a waffle weave. Now this cloth was designed specifically for grease. It's fantastic for the tops of your kitchen cupboards, for your range hood, for greasy frying pans. Anything to do with grease, you can clean with just water and this cloth. So because it doesn't have silver in it, because it doesn't really need it, because you're not using it to get rid of bacteria, or you're not worrying about it self-purifying, because once you've cleaned up the grease, it will get rid of bacteria, just the same as all our other microfiber. When you wipe Norwex microfiber over a surface, it just removes everything. So because this one doesn't have silver, lots of people like to use it for their dishes because soap isn't going to clog anything. However, it's going to still get stinky like any other cloth. But some people love this, and if you don't mind washing your cloth every few days, this could be your cloth. Or this could. A lot of people prefer a sponge. This is our original Sperry sponge. It's scrubby, but it's a gentle scrub, so it can even be used on Teflon. I know people who love this for cleaning their acrylic shower. People who like a sponge for dishes tend to love this. However, and I still love this for scrubbing certain things, this with some cleaning paste, fantastic for cleaning up patio furniture or like a tough mess, even walls or something. But this new sponge is called our Enviro sponge. It's scrubby on one side, again a gentle scrubby, so even though it'll remove burnt on chili, I keep referring to that because I always burn my chili in the bottom of my pot, it'll take that off. But the other side is Enviro sponge, so I can wipe my stove and my counter, and most importantly, my granite and my cooktop, and it's going to leave a perfectly beautiful shiny finish. This does have silver in it, so it's going to self-purify. But even with that, I find I can use this for a couple of weeks without it getting stinky when I'm doing my dishes with it. And then every couple of weeks, or when I think of it, or if I think it's starting to smell, I just throw this in the top of my dishwasher and wash it. These come in a 2-pack for $26.99. They came out in the catalog, I believe, in January, maybe even last August. I'm pretty sure actually it was last August. And yes, it was last August, and I got mine in about October. This is the second one from my 2-pack. As you can see, it's brand new, unused. It's just lasting and lasting and lasting. So if you like a sponge to do dishes, or I'd never used a sponge before, this is your baby. So if you're not sure, these are $10.99 for maybe $11.99 for a 2-pack. Try the Norwex dishcloth. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It takes a bit of getting used to use it as a cloth. It doesn't wring out really well, and I don't find it great for like wiping up my countertop because it's not absorbent. This baby is my favorite, but these are definitely options. But if you really want to simplify, just get these. They do everything. That's my opinion. Lots of people like different things, and that just sort of gives you some information on all of them. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks.